Hey, what's up, everybody? This particular protein comparison video is long overdue, but here it is. Optimum Nutrition's Platinum Hydro Whey versus Dimetized Nutrition's ISO 100 Hydrolyzed 100% Whey Protein Isolate. At a glance, the Platinum Hydro Whey has 30 grams of protein per serving, 15.5 grams of essential amino acids, and 8.8 grams of branched chain amino acids, BCAAs. Now, this is their platinum level product, and it's a step above their gold standard 100% whey. And this also contains advanced hydrolyzed whey protein isolates. All right, there's about 40 servings in this container, and this container is about 3.5 pounds or 1.59 kilograms. The Dimetized Nutrition, at a glance, is ISO 100 hydrolyzed 100% whey protein isolate. It has 25 grams of protein, 5.5 grams of BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. It's 0 grams of lactose. A lot of people kind of look forward to that. It's 0.5 grams of fat per serving and less than 1 gram sugar. The flavor is gourmet chocolate on this one, and over here, the Platinum Hydro Whey is turbo chocolate. Okay, and this is a 3-pound container holding about 1,342 grams of product. Also, you'll notice on this one, it's gluten-free. All right. Okay, let's look at the nutrition facts. With Platinum Hydro Whey, a serving size is 1 rounded scoop. There are a total of 40 servings per this container. So at 30 grams of protein, you're getting about 1,200 grams of protein in this container, in this 3.5 ounce container. You have 140 calories, 1 gram of fat, 0.5 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 210 milligrams of sodium, 2 grams of carbs, total carbohydrates, less than a gram of sugar, and about 30 grams of protein. Okay, now in the ISO 100 product, a serving size is 1 scoop. You have approximately 43 servings per container, and this is a 3-ounce container. And at 25 grams of protein per serving, you're getting about 1,075 grams of protein in this particular container. So you get a little bit more grams of protein in this particular container than you do in this one. And you get more per serving. You have 110 calories. You have 0 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 100 milligrams of sodium, which is about 100 milligrams less than the Hydro Whey. You got 280 milligrams of potassium, 2 grams of total carbs, 1 gram of fiber, less than a gram of sugar, and of course 25 grams of protein. Okay, now looking at the naturally occurring and added amino acid profile, Hydro Whey has 15.5 grams of essential amino acids, 9.8 grams of conditionally essential amino acids, and 6.6 grams of non-essential amino acids. Okay, with ISO 100, the typical amino acid profile per serving looks like this. For essential amino acids, you have 11.9 grams. For the conditionally essential amino acids, you have 6.8 grams per serving. And for the non-essential amino acids, you have 6.5 grams per serving. So as you can see, these numbers are slightly less than what you would get in the serving of Hydro Whey. One of the things I like about Dimetized is how they have this listed, because it gives you a breakdown of each particular amino acid. And then whereas the Hydro Whey just gives you like a total, which is cool. Either way is pretty cool, but I just kind of like the way this is listed a little better. All right, directions. Platinum Hydro Whey is instantized, so it always mixes up easily and completely. Now this is one little area I seem to have had a problem with. I don't know why that is. I don't know if I didn't shake it right or what. But it didn't always mix up completely. I mean, it was several times throughout this particular container that I had little clumps in there. So I don't know if that was just an issue with this particular container or, like I said, I thought I mixed it up well. I had the little, blender bottle with the little whisk in there. And there was just times when I still had little clumps in there. So I don't know. I might just have to try this product again, maybe a different flavor, but and see if that really is an issue. But for the most part, though, it did mix up. It mixed up as good as it should have. So it says simply add 1 rounded scoop of platinum hydro whey to a blender, shaker cup, or glass filled with 10 to 12 ounces of cold water, milk, or your favorite beverage, and blend, shake, or stir for about 20 to 30 seconds, or until powder is dissolved. Of course, if you want to adjust the flavor, you can use more water, because that'll make it less sweet. Like if it's too sweet for you, or it's just too strong. You want to just kind of weaken it a little bit. Okay, with the ISO 100, you add 1 rounded scoop to 5 to 6 ounces of water, juice, or milk, and mix thoroughly. For maximum results, use before and or after workouts, and at other strategic times daily. I never thought about that before. I mean, has anyone ever used their protein powder in juice? I wonder how would that, how would that taste, and how would the texture, be in juice, and like what kind of juice would it be? Orange juice? Would it be apple juice? Grape juice? What? If you've ever tried it in juice, please, hit me up with a comment in the comment section below and let me know what it was like. Okay, on to the fun stuff. With Optimum Nutrition's Platinum Hydro Whey, it is considered by them to be the most advanced whey protein they've ever developed. In a word, excellence. By hydrolyzing whey protein isolates to break larger proteins down into smaller pieces, these ultra pure whey isolates are able to get into your system more rapidly, enabling your muscles to start recovering from heavy training. For added effectiveness, we've enhanced this ultra pure and rapidly digesting formula with micronized branched chain amino acids. So as you can see, smaller pieces, they say, equal bigger results. It's purified, it's hydrolyzed, and it's enhanced. It's purified in that excess moisture, fat, cholesterol, and other materials are removed so that only 1 gram of fat and 2 grams of carbs remain. It's hydrolyzed. Once the whey proteins have been purified, they are broken down or hydrolyzed. So that's where we get that from, into smaller pieces. And it's enhanced. Finally, Platinum Hydro Whey is enhanced with micronized free-form branched chain amino acids for added effectiveness. On the label, it says Dimetized ISO 100 is one of the most advanced and effective proteins available and was developed to give you 100% of what you need to support muscle growth and achieve your ambitions. The fastest acting protein. ISO 100 provides 25 grams of super fast absorbing 100% whey protein isolate and has been hydrolyzed for even faster absorption and digestion. It delivers quick amino acid replenishment, perfect first thing in the morning to stop catabolism or after intense training to speed your recovery. Each serving of ISO 100 has 5.5 grams of BCAAs, including 2.7 grams of L-leucine, the BCAA that is directly involved in activating muscle protein synthesis to ensure your workouts are not going to waste. The highest level of purity. ISO 100 uses only whey proteins derived from cross-flow microfiltration process, cold filtered, to preserve the many important whey protein fractions, including lactoferrin and immunoglobulins, which can be lost in other forms of processing. We have carefully formulated ISO 100 to deliver more of what you want and less of what you don't want. It's free of gluten and lactose. A lot of people are concerned about it, certain proteins being lactose free, because they have issues with that. Plus, less than 1 gram of sugars and fat. With just a short list of ingredients, it is easy to see why ISO 100 is one of the purest proteins available. In addition, ISO 100 is produced in our own GMP manufacturing facility and is informed choice trusted by Sport Certified, providing assurance to the athletic community that ISO 100 is free of banned substances. And that's definitely good to know. Okay, and final, overall, I had a pretty good experience with both of these products. Um, this is turbo chocolate flavor, this is gourmet chocolate, and this particular flavor was outstanding. Delicious. Now, I did a video on both of these, so if you want to check the description below, I have a link to the supplement playlist, and I did a review on ISO 100 as well as the Platinum Hydro Whey, so you can see what it was like, having a taste test and just going through the basics of it also. But in general, after going through these entire products, I tend to lean more toward the ISO 100. Like I said, they're both good products, but I just look forward to taking this product. It just, anytime it's time for me to take protein, I jumped on this ISO 100. The Platinum Hydro Whey, at times I was a little hesitant. It was just like, I just wasn't, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. For some reason, I hate to say it that way, but it just wasn't grabbing my attention to say, okay, I got to get me some Hydro Whey. Like I said, I really truly believe they're both great products. I felt like I got good results from both of them as far as, building quality muscle, as far as helping maintain, the muscle that I worked so hard to develop. But yeah, this one, is just in this particular grouping. I don't know if the flavor swayed me more, or what, but I just really enjoyed this. I look forward to, this is one of the things I know I can definitely keep buying, with this one I'm a little more hesitant, but it's funny because with their other product, the Gold Standard 100% Whey, and their Diamondized Elite protein, I lean more towards Optimal Nutrition's product in that particular class of proteins. But again, these are very great products. What is your experience? Have you tried either one of these, or have you tried them both? And if you have, please hit me up in the comment section below. If you like this video, thumbs up. And please subscribe so that I can continue to make more of these videos. This is Personal Fitness 3. Hope you guys are having a great day. I want you to get motivated and stay motivated. Peace. I'm out.